and welcome. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Tonight, National Economic Council meeting holds in Abuja. Lament State of the Economy also approves $250 million to be invested in the Nigerian Sovereign Fund. Chief Justice of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, sends warning to corrupt officials, tells them to prepare for probe. Water scarcity persists in Lagos. Residents cry out to the state authorities after 3 weeks of suffering. And Paris attack mastermind Abdel Hamid Abaoud killed in raid in France. On business news, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari reaffirms commitment of the federal government's privatization and commercialization policy.
And on sports news, more trouble for Russian athletics as World Anti-Doping Agency suspends its anti-doping program over non-compliance.
The economy was the focus today at the National Economic Council meeting in Abuja. The members at the end of the meeting approved $250 million out of the $400 million dividend from the Nigerian liquefied natural gas revenue to be invested in the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Fund. The balance of $150 million will be shared among the states of the Federation, and that's according to the prescribed formula of the Federation account. Some of the members also commented on the state of the economy. The council meeting presided over by the Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, and we have our State House correspondent, Chukwuma Onekuse, reporting.
Among the issues that border the National Economic Council, made up of state governors and presided over by the Vice President as they gather, include how to mop up capital for the Sovereign Investment Authority. Council resolves that the sum of $250 million of the $400 million from the Nigerian liquefied natural gas dividend be kept aside, while the rest be shared among the states.
After due deliberations on the report, the Council agreed that $250 million from the $400 million LNG dividend be invested in the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority to increase its capital. Council directed the Honorable Minister of Finance to constitute an executive nomination committee and work in consultation with NEC to find appropriate person to take over as board members of the NSIA when the current board is dissolved. Council resolved that the balance of $150 million of the said $400 million LNG fund be shared accordingly in the prescribed formula at the Federation account.
The Economic Council has directed the central bank to sensitize Nigerians on the handling of forex across the borders. This is following reports that traders now encounter challenges at the border trying to move forex across Nigerian borders. The Director General of the Pensions Commission is said to have also briefed the Economic Council on the need for states to establish pension agencies in their various states.
Highlights of the briefing was on the sustainability of the pension arrangement, scorecard of the states in the implementation of the Contributory Pension Scheme, CPS, the challenges being faced by states, opportunities, and also the steps toward full implementation by the states. The briefing also highlighted on the need for the states to provide legal framework such as enactment of state pension laws by those who have not done so, establishment of state pension agencies, consistent remittance of both the employee and employer contributions, and also full compliance of all the provisions of the pension scheme.
The Treasury single account and its implementation at the state level may be of serious concern to Council. Presentations were made on the lessons and experience, overview of international practice and budget reforms, while the Vice President is said to have called for nomination of new board members for the reconstitution of the Niger Delta Power Holding Company. Chukwuma Onekuse, Channels Television News.
Investigators and prosecutors who may have compromised the probe of high-profile corruption cases involving public officers may be in for a tough time. And that's because the federal government has vowed to punish those found culpable as it plans to probe previous high-profile cases of corruption in the country. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami revealed this at a news conference in Abuja, where he advised judicial officers to act professionally. He denied claims that the federal government is flouting court orders with regard to the former National Security Advisor, Colonel Sambo Dasuki, who is being tried for alleged money laundering and illegal possession of firearms.
I want to state categorically that among the issues that I personally observe arising from the prosecution of cases is a compromise through the investigative process and prosecution process of cases. It is a position that is taken that we shall indeed have an audit of high-profile cases and ensure that those that are found wanting through the compromise of investigative processes shall indeed be prosecuted. Let me give you my undertaking that there shall not be flouting of court orders. The rule of law should reign supreme in whatever respect and regard. But I wish, by way of further elaboration, to bring your attention to an issue. In some of these cases, for example, some of these high-profile corporates might be involved in multiple cases, in multiple issues that might require investigation. If you are granted bail in respect of one issue, and new other monumental criminal offenses arises and the need arises for investigation, the law of the land requires an investigation.
The former chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Lamode, has challenged the power of the Senate to summon him to appear before its Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions. In an originating summons filed by his lawyer, Festus Keyamo, Mr. Lamode also wants the court to determine whether the Senate can issue a warrant of arrest against him without first issuing a summons. He is also seeking an injunction against the Inspector General of Police and the Department of State Services, restraining them from executing any warrant of arrest issued by the Senate. No date has been fixed for the hearing. To some politics, where the People's Democratic Party and its governorship candidate in Bayelsa State, Pt.1 Dixon, have taken their campaigns to the hinterlands by visiting Ogbia community. Governor Dixon's campaign train cruised through the local government area with assurances that he'll work even harder if he gets a second term.
Governor Pt.1 Dixon oozes confidence as he acknowledges cheers from the people of Ologi as he makes his way through their community. He heads straight to give honor to whom honor is due. In Otokwoti and Anyama community, the governor's confidence goes a notch higher as the people don't hide where their loyalty lies.
PDP is their predominant party. We of Bayelsa want to prove at least something to this nation to show that we in Bayelsa, we have our own rights to protect. We have our own destiny to defend. That APC has won at the federal level will never make an Ogbia person and will never make a Bayelsa person to vote for APC.
When the team got to Okodi community, children took an early break from school to greet the governor with excitement written all over their faces. Next up is Ogbia community, where the governor feels even more at home, but he reminds the people of the need to come out en masse and vote.
This matter, this election will break down. Not the only Governor Dixon will contest and now all of us, all of you in Ogbia, when they follow me contest this election, all of us in Bayelsa, they follow me contest this election. The entire Ijaw nation, they follow me contest this election. Now all of us versus
Former member of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly, Honorable Robert Enoga, is confident that the governor will be victorious in the upcoming polls. He hinged his assertion on the show of support and outpour of love the governor has received at every community visited.
Much is given, much is expected. We will defend PDP, we'll be here in PDP, and that is why you see the massive turnout.
Numbers are everything in an election. What is crucial to the governor is that the number of people who hail, cheer and assure him of their support keep their word.
And the candidate of the All Progressives Congress in that election, Mr. Timipre Silva, has accused Governor Dixon of neglecting the people of the state for 4 years. Mr. Silva, who took his campaign to Ekeremo local government area, also accused the governor of mobilizing contractors to a road he promised to construct 4 years ago. Our correspondent Amaka Ukafo reports.
The Silva campaign train arriving to a rousing welcome in Ekeremo, a riverine community in Bayelsa State. He went round the community to pay homage to leaders and receive royal blessings from the king. Done with that, the governorship candidate and his supporters moved to the community square, where a reception was held for him and the Minister of State for Agriculture and Rural Development.
This one, our own.
At the community square, the chairman of the party educates the people on how to cast their votes.
Immediately you hold your PVC card. As you go where the candidates are there, as they finish, stand there, accreditation. As they finish the voting time reach, what you go vote, the broom. If you don't get PVC card, now it be like say you follow for just jollification.
And then it was time for Mr. Silva to solicit their vote. The campaign featured singing and dancing. Mr. Silva reminded the people of what he did for them in his first tenure. He said the present administration has abandoned them, and the only way to ensure that development returns to the community is to vote for change.
I will not do 419 because some people are trying to do 419 with that road now.
You are not like that. You are not that type.
I am not like that. I will never do 419 with your road.
Amen.
All of you know you rode to beautiful gate. Who did it?
You are the governor.
Who did it in Ekeremo?
You are the man. Peace Park.
I will improve that road so that when the vehicles begin to move from Yenagwa to Ekeremo, we can also have roads in Ekeremo town.
As the campaign hots up for the December 5th governorship elections in Bayelsa State, it appears the voters have to make a choice between two candidates, that of continuity or change. Amaka Okafo, Channels Television News.
In part 2, after the break, residents of Lagos cry out as a result of the 3-week-long water scarcity. That's in a moment. Do stay with us.